Shalom to the hopeful elect of Israel. 1/3 of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, West Indies, and the Haitians. May the blessing of election be upon your houses. Let's get to, before I go into it, all praise, glory, and honor be to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Ruach Kadash, and double honors to our elders and apostles of the great millstone. We're coming into a time where we've already been involved in a time where technology has taken over, and those that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai has given the knowledge to create this technology that is going to be used to enslave people. All right, by way of Revelation 13 and 16, through this technology of Esau Edom, through his devices. We're coming to a time where it's getting more and more sophisticated and worldly adapted, might I add, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 40 years ago, no one ever saw this coming. But in 2023, it's as if no one can live without this technology. Cell phones, the internet, all these things, right? And what it's used to do is to bring, like they say, bring people together. And in a sense, they're right. Bring everybody under one specific global construct of obedience to this system. All right? This beast system. The system of Esau Edom. With that, first I want to pull up Job verse 24. And I'm going to start at verse 1. Why, seeing times are not hidden from the Most High, do they that know him not see his days? Some remove the landmarks, they violently take away flocks and feed thereof. This is speaking about Esau Edom, right? He removed landmarks. He said he's Greek. He cast the Greeks out their land. He said they say they're Romans. They say they not Slovakia, not Ethiopia. Well, now they say they South Africans, right? Shit, you can go there. They say they South Africans. They you look at their movies. They're the last samurai. They're the last of the Mohicans. All these things. They remove landmarks. They're everybody that's prominent in history. Even Egyptians. They claim themselves as Egyptians in certain movies. And most importantly, they have claimed themselves to be the children of Israel, to the point where in 1949 they created a state and became, through policies, they became to the world known as Israelis, or I know they're probably gonna try to chop me up for that one. So I'm gonna try to, so they don't pay too much attention to it, right? But you know where I'm going with it, right? Some remove landmarks, they violently take away flocks and feed thereof. From starting with the children of Israel, the southern kingdom of Israel, they removed us out of our homeland, and they feed off of us. Wall Street made a lot of money off the so-called Negroes here in America. The slavery through plantation slavery. They made a lot of money off of us. Wall Street was created, and all around the world, They go removing people off their landmarks to take their resources. You know, I want to jump down in Job 24 down to verse 20. The womb shall forget him. The worm shall feed sweetly on him. He shall be no more remembered, and wickedness shall be broken as a tree. All right. Esau Edom will no longer be relevant in the world. Their time has not come yet, but when the kingdom come, after 1,000 years, he will be no more. Verse 21. He evil entreateth the barren that beareth not, and doeth not good to the widow. He draweth also the mighty with his power. He riseth up, and no man is sure of life. In these days and time, it's still going on. No man is sure of life. You know, you see what's going over there in Hamas, you know, with the Hamas situation. You know, they bombing left and right, day and night. No man is sure, you know, of life. And even us, you know, over here, we have no surety of having a job, of keeping a job, of having a vehicle or any, is nothing guaranteed of getting your house, you know, having a house, mortgage. If they want to build a highway through where your family been, you know, paying money on this home, they come up with enough money that if they don't buy you out, one way or another, they're gonna push you out. There's no surety of life because Esau Edom, the wicked, has control over the world. All right, Job 9:24. Though it be given him to be in safety, whereon he resteth, yet his eyes are upon their ways. They are exalted for a little while, but are gone and brought low. They are taken out of the way as all other, and cut off as the top of the ears of corn. All right, so though they're on the top right now, you know, if you go out in the field and you take the corn off the stalk and everything, what's the first thing you do? You chop off the head of the corn. Esau being the head of the corn, of the stalk, he being cut down right now. He don't, you know, yeah, he know what's going on, but it's gonna get deep. All right, let's get back to the technology because that's what they're dwelling on. That's what they believe is going to save them. That's what they believe. That's how they're going to establish their new world order agenda. I'll say that. That's how they feel like they're going to establish their new world order agenda. So let me go to this video. It's a news broadcast, and I ain't making no money off of this. Let's get it.
Day. I'm Lindsay Davis. Thanks so much for streaming with us. Artificial intelligence. It is in almost everything these days, from cars to refrigerators to robots. And the emergence of ChatGPT has raised the stakes of this groundbreaking technology. Now Congress is taking a closer look at AI and the possible need for new laws governing its use. But can lawmakers really tackle the complex technology that so many tell us they're still trying to understand? ABC's Jay O'Brien takes a look in tonight's Prime Focus.
So we could still say A is like 1 and 2 maybe, and then B.
If the hairs on the back of your neck are standing up and you're feeling a sense of dread.
Okay, so again, what we'll do is let's draw Venn diagrams.
That's because this is a math class, not just any math, sophisticated graduate level stuff.
A union B complement.
All of it makes up the bedrock of artificial intelligence, or AI, and understanding it is homework for Congressman Don Beyer.
Come on this way, you brought your books. Yeah, I thought you might be interested.
At 72 years old, when he's not doing his day job, the Virginia congressman is going back to school at George Mason University to study AI. Learning how it works.
I did get 100 on the last test.
And how best to regulate it.
I'm never going to be a scientist, but I'm helping make policy on some really important things.
Do you feel that before this experience, you knew enough about the science behind the stuff that you were tasked with regulating and making laws about?
Probably enough to do it okay. But no, I didn't know nearly enough.
What's been called the AI revolution is almost certain to change the way we live and work.
Absolutely. With that, I was glancing. I was walking through it's like a cheap place you can get items for, and it's not too far from where I'm at. It's like in a neighborhood with Negroes, Latinos, mainly inhabited by so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. It's a place where a lot of our people go to buy things for cheap. And I came across this book, The Wadi Yahya Bashim Al-Shah, that our elders had brought out a while ago, I'll say. It's called The Great Reset by Cyrus A. Parser, the AI organization. And what I want to do is go to page 14, the synopsis. The Great Reset, how big tech elites and the world's people can be enslaved by China or AI. And I'm going to jump down to the second paragraph. And it states, there is great hatred, confusion, worry, and fear between liberals and conservatives as we enter the age of AI. All right. This is something this is new. This is something the world has never seen. All right. And through AI, they're going to be able to control what you do, what you like, keep a tab on you. They're doing it already through AI. And when I was working as a temporary service worker, one of the places that they had took us to, it was a place on the back streets out here in Orlando, on the back streets, where they have a huge warehouse. It's cold as fuck. Slocky, excuse my language, excuse my British, but it's cold, and it they keep it so cold in there so that the computers, it's like wall to wall computers, stacks of I don't know the technological term for it, but it's like they keep records. All right, they keep data. It's like a data center, and they keep data. It's really cold, and inside that place, we was moving some things around, and I'm like, damn, I ain't never seen no place like this. And you would never expect it to be somewhere in the hood where, it's just a lot of Levites and Issacharites, Northern and Southern Kingdom, heavily, inhabit these areas, but we wouldn't even know that this stuff is in our neighborhoods. All right. But with that, I want to go to the next page, page 15. He says, I will explain in a simple way what the Great Reset is. The thinking of the liberal elite, the conservative elite, and the common citizens of both divides. Numerous conflicts and misunderstandings during the pandemic can cause terrorism, severe unrest, famines, emotional pain, civil wars, and numerous other damages as it connects to AI, artificial intelligence. And this is going to bring unrest in the world. People are going to lose their jobs, all right? People are going to be pushed out of their homes. People are not going to be able to make enough money. As you can see it coming down to this point right now. And these days and times, With that, let me keep on going.
Basically, artificial intelligence is a computer's ability to do what a human does. See things, make decisions, speak, move. And most importantly, something powered by AI has the capacity to learn and improve. Like this robot dog at George Mason figuring out how to get around crowds.
You see that dragon?
Or the augmented reality dragon students may fly before our very eyes, navigating real-world obstacles.
Oh my gosh.
So it's learning where the buildings are and where the trees are. But AI is almost entirely unregulated, with not a single U.S. law focused on artificial intelligence. So are we too late to regulate?
No. In fact, if we tried to regulate it early, we would have no idea what we were regulating. Even now, it's really hard to say, hey, here's what I think we should do. Because it's so new, we don't know the upsides or the downsides.
I pointed the algorithm towards the voice I want.
But the time to act is now, argues Rep. Jake Auchincloss. The MIT graduate showed us how he tried to force his colleagues to start paying attention to AI.
I wrote a prompt that I then input into this app on my phone.
Turning to his phone and asking ChatGPT to write this speech.
This is a critical step forward in an era where AI and its implications are taking center
stage.
stage.
The first AI-generated speech delivered on the floor of the House of Representatives.
This can't be social media 2.0, where policymakers for 15 years allowed companies to get big, to get rich, and to not sufficiently interrogate the effects on society, on politics, on the media that their technology was having. We have got to be ahead of this wave of innovation, not behind.
Auchincloss wants to democratize AI, make it accessible to everyone, not just Silicon Valley behemoths already investing tens of billions.
Big tech is not going to write the policy on AI. The American people need to be writing the policy on AI.
Is that a fight you can win?
Yes. It's a fight that we have to win.
But can Congress really regulate something we found many members admit neither they nor their colleagues fully understand?
Right.
The short answer is no. The long answer is hell no.
You don't think your colleagues know enough?
No, of course not.
Exactly. With that, I want to get before I get that, let's go to back in the book of this of Cyrus A. Parser, The Great Reset. The time is coming. Right, you're going to be forced with a decision to make on whether you're going to accept the Revelation 13:16. Right? Yeah, they got all these things, and that's how this system runs things. They will put. Okay, we're going through rumors of wars. But as they're going through rumors of wars, they're going through celebrities and all these things to keep people distracted from the laws they're making. Behind the scenes. They're making up laws that people are not paying no attention to, and all of a sudden, it's going to be like, you have a decision to make. Are you going to feed yourself and your family? Are you going to take this? Are you going to worship us? And if not, what are you going to do? Become a rebel? Well, we're going to kill you. All right. With that, I want to go to, the 16th page of the book, The Great Reset by Cyrus A. Parser. He says, or it's written in his book, the World Economic Forum connects the world leaders, governments, corporate big tech elites, scientists, celebrities, billionaires, and innovators. It is not a conspiracy to rule the world. Yet it is an institution putting forth a globalized system that can create numerous situations for the world's people to fall under enslavement. Despotic governance or being dominated by a nation state. When you jump down to the end of this paragraph, it says that being said, their vision creates the recipe for the Great Reset to erase the limited systems of checks and balances that exist today through this technology. Okay? Through this technology. With that, I want to go here for the elect of Israel. 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage over us, we are not ignorant of his devices. Because Lord willing, we be a part of that number. The scriptures, the word of Yahweh, our Savior Yahweh Shai, has been warning us, you know, and through the men, through his prophets, you know, with our elders and apostles, we have been warned, you know, through the Holy Spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, we have been comforted with the understanding of what's happening around us. And it's only a matter of time. Like they say, it's not a matter of how, but it's a matter of when. Because it's already in the books of how it's going down. With that, I want to go into Job chapter 5. I'm going to start at verse 12. He, who is his he, Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, he disappointeth the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise, all right? They're not going to be able to fulfill their enterprise at the end of the day. To rule the world, you know, talking about the elites. They're not going to be able to rule this world without Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai disappointing them. Well, let me back that up with Job chapter 20 and start at verse 22. It's all right, y'all bastards about to get out of here because my neighbor, you know, damn fruit flies. I don't get into all that right now. Salaki, let me focus. Job chapter 20, verse 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. When he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. All right. While he think that he got it, while Esau eating, while the wicked think they got it. All right, we got everything in check. We got people in these camps over here. We got these people about to be beheaded because they don't want to follow the law. We got these people, they out there, they suffering, they going through famine. They're going to die off sooner or later. Let's send some troops out there. While all this is going on, then Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is going to return and take this devil down. All right. I'm going to just leave off right there, really pretty much. Because a lot of people don't understand what's happening right now, but it's written, you know, and Esau is not going to get away with what he's doing, you know, he got to pay for it, you know, starting with the elites. They're going to have to pay for it. You know, their technology is not going to be no technology in the kingdom. And they doing all this because they're carnal, for one. And they have not the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. You know, they're trying to be like the Most High, but they have to use carnal things to do it. That's why the kingdom of Israel is going to be on a whole nother level. Because the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is going to be dwelling within his people, starting with his men, the 144,000, the tabernacle of King David. Starting with Yahweh Shai, which is the head of the tabernacle of King David. All right? Everything that you know in this world is, you know, that's carnal, is going to be destroyed. You know, as the Lord say, he say, let me get it. I'm going to go to James chapter 4 and verse 4. Ye adulterers and adulteress, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High? Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is the enemy of the Most High. And he say, those that will not worship me, Yahweh Shai say, those who that will not worship me, bring them here and slay them. Roughly paraphrasing. All right. And it's coming down to it. You have a choice. You either going to serve Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai through faith, through truth, and by the Spirit, right? Which is the opposite of this world, carnality, what you see, what you smell, what you've been taught by this world, by the rulers of this world. You know, either you're going to serve that or you're going to serve me in truth, spirit. Truth and spirit. You know, I don't want to make it too long, so I'm going to just cut off right there. Once again, 2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Matter of fact, let me get another scripture. Because the elect is not going to fall for it. Matthew 24 and verse 24. For there shall arise false Christs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, and so much that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. You know, but the elect is not going to be deceived by their miracles, by their wonders, their great signs and wonders, their technology, their devices. You know, you take this, you'll be able to know, you'll be able to keep your bank account. Nobody can take your car. Nobody can take your money. And it's foolish. After all of what can you call it? It's foolish that you see in technology through computers, you got spam alerts and you got all these, you got hackers and all these things. Why would you not think that this technology, this carnal technology, is going to be in some sense or some way 100% fail-proof? But you have a lot of people that's so, like I said, 30, 40 years ago, we didn't understand. We didn't know this shit was going to exist. You see all these older men inside this you know, in of this world, you know, Esau, Edom, these politicians and everything. They going back to school try to figure out how the hell, you know, they can profit off of this. They don't know what's going on. They got to go back to school. Dude is 72 years old. He got to go back to school, to college, to see what's going on, you know, and how can he implement this into making his life, you know, sustainable. And anyone that continue to believe in this technology, this AI, this system, and you're not, you're not seeking the spiritual guidance through the Spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, the Holy Spirit, you know, the Comforter, you're going to get exactly what you deserve. With that, I'm going to close out, giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bashim Rukwakadash. Double honor to our elders and apostles of the great millstone. You know, till next time, endure, endure, endure. Yahweh Wah, Yahweh Shai, Ratazah, to the elect of Israel, endure. You know, and Shalom.